I tried the viral TikTok recipe of making your own McDonald's fries, so you don't have to. Let's try making them together. Baking with Bami, baking with Bami. Hey, hey, hey. Kind of. So crispy, so salty, a little burnt, but too good. Cheers. Okay, so on this episode of Baking with Bami, we are going to be making McDonald's fries. I really hope that these taste good because I'm obsessed with McDonald's fries, but let's see. So good. This is another TikTok viral recipe. This one's from Chef Justice Hunter. The name Hunter is just so sexy. Hunter. Okay, so yes, I will put his out as well. So let's go ahead and get started. First step, well, I kind of skipped a couple steps. So basically you just have to cut the potatoes until there's no, skin the potatoes till there's no blemishes, and then slice them up. Try and make them even. I tried, but I don't know if it worked that well. And then put them in cold icy water. I'm gonna add some more ice. These have been in the fridge, but I'm just gonna add some more ice. And he used the word agitate. He said you really gotta agitate the fries, agitate them. I don't know what that really is. I don't want to agitate any fries before they try biting back, so I will just mix it up. I think it's just to get rid of the starch. So just mix up your fries with the ice. He was throwing it around, but I don't think that all that's necessary. I think it's just to get rid of the starch. So agitate, agitate, agitate. I didn't do mine very skinny. I didn't cut mine very skinny because they weren't supposed to be McDonald's fries. This is actually going to be for another recipe, salt and chili chips. But whatever, I just changed my mind. I decided I wanted fries to go with my nuggets, which is in the other episode, or I might edit it into this episode, who knows? Edit it into one episode, who knows? So yeah, here's the McDonald's fry recipe. I think the most important thing about McDonald's fries is that they're just really salty. So even if these look a bit too thick to be McDonald's fries, to be honest, the way I cut them, but who cares? I'm not gonna spend time recutting fries right now. Oh, a little bit of skin came on. Should I eat it? Okay, so now I agitated them. It's to remove excess shots. He's literally massaging his hands in there. Okay. All right, cool. Then apparently I let it sit at room temp till all my ice melts. All right, now I'm gonna lay it out. Now I'm gonna lay out these fries. It says dry them extremely well. Not just well, extremely well. Mother's tired of me using all of her bounty. But we go again. It's necessary for the recipe. So I'm not to tell you. Here we go. Pour it out, it says. Put it down. Put them here. Oh, what's so good about the fries? Dry them extremely well. So cold. Dry them extremely well. Oh yeah. See, this even needs more tissue paper. And then if I don't reuse the tissue paper, it's gonna be a problem. I have to hide it. I'm gonna have to hide this tissue paper that I've used. I'm gonna hide it. All right, so we'll do lots of drying. I'll put a new one down. Gather these up. It's so cold. Okay. Dry these extremely well. And then apparently there's a step. In this. Never made fries like this before. I would just dunk them in the hot oil, but clearly there's a method to the madness. Dry them extremely well. Oh, he said put it into oil, but someone commented, he put it into oil, but someone commented that you should. Someone commented, too much work, I'm going to McDonald's. No facts, but sometimes McDonald's fries, like why are they either like too salty or like not well done enough? Okay, someone said top tip, after shallow frying, cover them in cornstarch and freeze, then fry. I don't know if I'm going to freeze something again, but I might cover them in cornstarch, maybe put them in the fridge or something, and then fry. It's a lot of work. Okay, apparently I need to go heat up oil. Let me go do that. All right, looks like they're ready to go. Let's go fry them. I'm drying them off. They look very, very flimsy, but then also burnt at the same time. Where was the good one that I wanted to show you guys? This one. Like they're very flimsy, like a little worm. So then I'm supposed to dry them off and double fry them, but what someone else said is to basically dry them all off, which I'm doing now, and then, oh, it's all oily. Dry them all off. Just like getting nicely dried off now. They still taste okay now, but they just taste regular, not like McDonald's. Spread them out so each one of them can get dried out. Take this off. Place this down. Make sure each one is dry. And then they said coat it with some corn flour, I believe it was, and then freeze for 30 minutes. Now this one really looks like a McDonald's fry, but the rest of them are really thick. And because they're cooked, because they're cut differently, they're not all being cooked evenly. But you know what, guys? All you have to do is dust yourself off and try again. This is just an attempt at making them. It doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. It's your first time doing something. You can't expect it to be perfect and be obsessed with the outcome. Just enjoy the journey, and as long as the food is edible, who gives a fuck? Who gives a flying fuck? It is your journey and your life to live, honey. Okay, cool. So now these are all done and dried out. I'm gonna try and add the corn flour, it says. I just want to double check that I read it right, because you know me, I'd be misreading things. Okay. It says in the comments, top tip, after shallow frying, cover them in cornstarch and freeze, then fry. So cover in cornstarch. And it's perfect because I'm gonna go and freeze these. Cornstarch is so, oh my gosh, cornstarch is so messy as I'm saying it. Cornstarch is so messy. Covering cornstarch, I'm not too sure how much, but I guess each one just needs to be coated. So I'll just do it like this. They're all getting a little cornstarch massage. It seems like cornstarch just makes things crispy. I've never bought cornstarch before until I started this series. I kind of knew what it was for, but mainly I just saw people on TikTok making it into cubes and eating it on live, which I found quite interesting. I did tune in because I thought they were eating baby powder, laced in baby powder. So yeah. And this is just a random thought, but when you have kids, right? Or if you have children right now, don't put your own expectations of them onto them. Let them grow and let them flourish and let them show you who they are. Because every child deserves to feel like loved unconditionally, not just loved because they turned out a certain way that you want them to like be. Because like that's not unconditional love. A lot of African parents say, I love my daughter, I love my son, but you don't. You don't, because you don't love them unconditionally. It's with condition. It's if you do this, if you go to school and get these grades, if you make me proud, if you're not a gay, that makes me proud. If you get married and you have kids, like you have to do things a certain way. But no, if you have a kid, let them show you who they are. Let them flourish, and if you truly love them unconditionally, then you will love them no matter how they turn out. You do the best to guide them, with the experience that you've been through in life, and just love them regardless, because it really sucks to be on the other end of not unconditional love from your parents and have to be around them. Not naming any names, but it's just not, it's not a nice feeling, and it can really translate into other areas of that child's life, even into adulthood and furthermore and furthermore. So yeah, just don't be a dick, don't be a mean person, don't be like a high school weirdo still. Like, if you're a parent, like, grow the fuck up, be a real adult. People without kids don't have to become real adults, but you do, because you're raising the next generation. So don't be weird. And yeah, it's pretty much all I have to say. Just a word, something that came to me. Don't be weird, and just try your best to be a great parent and raise a great person who's going to have to be in this society when you fuck off. Because it was really selfish of you to bring them into this world, to be honest. With all this shit that's going on. I never asked to be here. I would have liked to be, I don't know, somewhere else, still floating around in heaven or wherever the hell I was, the underworld. I can bet you it was better than here. Okay, I feel like these are all coated now, and it'll give them a nice little crisp. Okay, should have worn my gloves for that part, really. Okay, now I'm going to freeze them. Now I'm going to freeze these. All right, this is them all coated in the white stuff. So that's us leaving the, what is that? The fries to freeze. Okay, so the corn flour or the cornstarch coated fries are now out of the oven. Now let's dunk them in. Let's check how long to, okay, he said no more than 3 minutes max, and gently drop them in, but then also be aggressive. So I'm gonna be gentle yet aggressive, I guess. Because you don't want them to stick together, he said. So aggressively move them around. He said he uses a metal spatula, so I'll use a metal spatula. Woo! We are making progress, honey. All right, now, gently but aggressively. Like, what? What does that even mean, sir? All right. I think mine need a bit longer than 3 minutes, but let's see. Actually, I'll taste it. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're all floating to the top now. Oh, they do look nice and crispy. So I think these are done, honey. Yeah, those look nice and done. Okay, we got a bowl. Wipe this out, wipe this out. Slap that in there. And then I've got the other little balls of batter that didn't come out. Oh shoot. Why does my oil always end up changing like color? Oh, because I put the thing. Okay, these are all done. Remove this from the heat. They are nice and crispy and soft. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. And I love a good fry. They are really good. I think the last thing he says is like douse it with salt, which makes sense. Immediately hit them with a lot of salt, it says, straight out of the grease. It didn't even say dry them off, but I don't know, you know Americans. I want mine a little dried off. It say sugar, I thought there's sugar in it. I thought there's sugar in them. Because, you know, it's McDonald's. So I thought they would put sugar maybe. These are really good. I'm happy with these. Thank you so much for watching. They're a little bit burnt there, but I'll definitely do better next time.